So this short video will explain how to quickly and easily create a Google Sheet with multiple sheets in it to keep track of the writing system and how to add those sheets from the data for each writing assessment. So the first thing we want to do is go to the appropriate Google account. Make sure you're in whichever one is used with your school or your business or whatever you're doing. And you're going to click on Drive and click New Sheets. And when it pops up, at least for a while, you'll be invited to start with a table. And so we're going to start on our first sheet by adding a table, an event task. We're going to insert this event task, and then we're going to change it as we go. We can change the columns, we can change rows, we can change all kinds of things. So you can create a custom view and then share it with people. So the one that I created was shared with all the other English teachers, and we'll share it with the principal later. So this sheet is the organizational one, and we're going to insert the different tasks. So we have English 9, English 10, English 11, and ACT prep to get students up till they start taking college courses. So these are the classes where they're going to be consistent quarterly in-class writing assessments, and those are explained in the other videos to allow teachers to consistently challenge students and then use AI to grade those and keep track. But the point here is to organize. So you can adjust this event task table as you see fit. I'm going to show you the one that I've created in just a moment. But the other thing we want to do is down here at the bottom, if you don't already know, which you probably do, you are going to end up adding a sheet. So every time a grade finishes one of the Google Classroom in-class essay assessments, you can insert or import all that data in as a new sheet. So we'll have the first sheet that is the table to keep track of what has been done, what's not done, what stage it's in, whatever you end up changing. I changed the stage part. I'll show you in a minute. The due dates are for reminders, notes, and then we're also going to put in averages to check growth. And then you'll have a series of sheets. So I'm going to quickly open up the one that I've created. So here is the sheet, the Google Sheet spreadsheet to keep track of everything. So in English 9, when we've done this, we will click in progress so that I know that it has been done, but not all students have finished it yet because we don't want to run the final Google Sheet and put it into this document until everyone's done. We can always redo it later if there is a student who ends up finishing really late, but that's just inefficient, more work. The administration of this is run by Brett Hansen. Now, if there's another teacher participating in this, it's fine. We're going to have one Google Classroom quiz for them to write the assessments in, and it will be shared with all of the students. So that way it all goes together in one Google Sheet. So the assessments are a little different. So then here's our due date. The prompt that is used will be pasted in here so it can be easily seen next year, but also reviewed. And then any notes. Now, the average will be determined based on the Google Sheet. So here's an example of the final English 11 in-class essay. And it looks a little chaotic in this sheet, but here are their responses. If you wanted to go back and see them, these are 44-minute essays for juniors. It doesn't record once it goes into sheets, their paragraph breaks and things like that. We would have to go back and look in the actual Google Classroom assignment for that. But here are the scores. I know who did it and when they did it. So by clicking on, once again, on this column and just looking at the column stats, I can see the average score over here. And then I can take that average score right here and just type it into the organizational one here. So this would be for the final one for English 11. So it would go down here, and whatever that average is, 7.6. If the first English 11 was 7.1, and then it was 7.3, and then 7.5, and then 7.6 and 7.9, that's good. That's growth. And remember, over a lot of students, there's going to be a flattened out level of growth. But that's how we can use this document quickly and easily. Now, as we go through these videos and move on, we will see more and more ways to streamline and improve the interpretation of these sheets of all this data using ChatGPT 4. So I hope this helps you move toward some good instruction and helps you start a writing system to measure growth.